In this video, we're going to be learning about Japanese adjectives. In Japanese, there are two main types of adjectives. We have i-adjectives and na-adjectives. Try and read these as you see them. On the left side, these are all i-adjectives. Wakai, young. Kanashii, sad. Omoshiroi, interesting. Sugoi, great or awesome. Ii, good. Atarashii, new. On the right side, we have na-adjectives. Again, try to read these as I go. Shizuka, suki. Sorry, shizuka is quiet, and suki is like, of course, or likable. Kirai, dislike. Kirei, pretty or beautiful. Jouzu, skillful. Zannen, unfortunate. So most of these you know, and some of them are new. And we're just going to learn a little bit more about how these work, these two different types of adjectives. When we're working with adjectives, particularly i-adjectives, we're going to want to create different forms or do conjugations. That's a fancy grammar term that just means make different forms of a type of word, a certain word. I'm going to use this box to help us out. So the columns are going to be affirmative on this side, negative on this side for the conjugations of i-adjectives. Any ideas what's going to be on the rows? We're going to have present on top and past on bottom. So we end up with a grid where we have present affirmative here, present negative here, past affirmative, and then past negative. What do these boxes mean in English? If I were to give an approximation, I would say something like this box is for saying is, am, are, some adjective. Next, it's is not, am not, are not a certain adjective. Was or were for past affirmative, and was not or were not for past negative. All right, so now to conjugations. We're going to do some color coding. Basically, I'm going to have present in green, negative in red, and past in blue. And I just don't have anything for affirmative because the base form of the verb or the adjective is affirmative. All right, so here we go. So for i-adjectives, just with the plain i, as you've learned, just means you are that thing. To make it negative now, we're going to take that i and drop it and make it say ku and add nai. Now we've got kunai to make it negative. Down here we have katta. So we drop i and we make it katta. That makes it past. For the past negative, we're going to bring down this kuna and see how we now have this i? Sort of like this i over here. Well, to make that i make past tense, we made it katta. We're going to take this i and also make it katta. So we get kuna katta. So now let's take a look at an example. Let's read these. Omoshiroi. Omoshirokunai. So it had i. We drop the i and make it ku, and then add nai. Omoshirokatta. We took the i and made it katta. Omoshirokunakatta. We had kunai, and then we take that i and make it katta. Now, what would these mean in English? Omoshiroi is funny or is interesting, am funny. Omoshirokunai is not funny or interesting. Omoshirokatta was funny or was interesting. 面白くなかった wasn't funny or was not interesting. So now it's your turn to try. Pause the video and try to figure out how would you say these in Japanese. Let's use the word for boring. How would you say is boring, is not boring, was not boring? Did you give it a try? Here are the answers. つまらない、つまらなくない、つまらなかった、つまらなくなかった. How'd it go? If you missed anything, you might want to check back and review some of the video to figure out where you went wrong. Also, you can send me a question. Now, these are complete sentences in plain form. To make them polite, you just add des to each one at the end. For polite negative forms, there's also another form, kuarimasen, up here, and kuarimasen deshita down here. Those are a little more formal sounding and are mostly for writing, but for everyday life you can get by with just these up here. Now there's just one slightly irregular adjective that you're going to need to know. You already know I, but you might not have heard yoi as much. I means good, of course. Yoi is just another form. It's sort of an older form, but you can still hear it. Mostly, when people talk, they just say I. But yoi is the base that we use for all the forms other than the present and affirmative. So this, we usually use I, but sometimes you might hear yoi. But for all these, you're going to use the yo as the base to add on your endings to. So what would the negative be if we're going to not use I, but we're going to use yoi? For the present negative, we're going to say yokunai. What about for the past affirmative? How would we say was good? Remember, we start here, drop the I and add. Hai, katta. Yokatta. Was good. And finally, the past negative was not good. Start here, make it negative, and then make the I pass. Hai, yokunakatta. So that takes us through pretty much all that we need to know for I-adjectives at this moment. So now let's head on to na-adjectives. There's no real special form that you need to learn for these. We're going to talk about the na form in a moment. So it just uses da or des in various forms for negative and past, and you actually already know this. Think of ski or jozu. So if you want to say someone is skillful, you say jozu desu. Negative is not skillful, jozu jarimasen. Was skillful, jozu deshita. Was not skillful, jozu jarimasen deshita. So we already are pretty familiar with these. They don't function exactly the same, but we're going to get into that in a little bit. Exactly the same as I-adjectives. Here we go. So now let's see a sentence structure using adjectives. We've already done this a lot. Noun wa adjective desu. Watashi wa kanashii desu. I am sad. So we already know the structure. The only new stuff is that I conjugation that we just learned. So we're just going to put any of those new forms right here and add des after it. So for instance, we have present affirmative, present negative, past affirmative, past negative in the same sentence. Teacher is, was not strict. Sensei wa kibishii desu. Sensei wa kibishiku nai desu. Sensei wa kibishikatta desu. Sensei wa kibishiku nakatta desu. For na-adjectives, you'll change des like we just saw in that previous slide. Remember, they don't have special forms like this. So to get that change in tense and whether it's affirmative or negative, we're going to change the des part. Sensei wa shizuka desu. Teacher is quiet. Sensei wa shizuka jarimasen. Sensei wa shizuka deshita. Sensei wa 静かじゃありませんでした. So the only real new part here is these different forms of e-adjectives that we may not be familiar with. Let's look at another way to use these in context. This is when we combine a noun with an adjective to make a noun phrase. And we can use this to help create a little bit more complex sentence structure. So for e-adjectives, all you need to know is it's just adjective plus noun. Note that there's nothing needed between them, and we can use any of the e-adjective forms that we just learned. For na-adjectives, this is where the na comes in. Before you can put it with a noun, you have to put na. So that na goes between adjective and noun. However, you can't use the past or negative adjective forms for na-adjectives because they use des and deshita, jarimasen, jarimasen deshita. And to do it, we have to learn something new. So that's a different lesson. So we have to stick with saying something such as just a quiet person. Shizuka na hito, a quiet person. So now let's take a look at some examples. Omoshiroi sensei, an interesting teacher. Omoshirokunai sensei, a teacher who is not interesting. Omoshirokatta sensei, a teacher who was interesting. So you can say something like, what's the name of the teacher who is interesting? Omoshirokatta sensei no namae wa nan desu ka? So we can be a little more specific with our expressivity. Let's take a look at some examples of the na-adjectives. Jouzu na sensei, a skillful teacher. Shizuka na hito, a quiet person. Zannen na seiseki, an unfortunate grade. And as you can see, we can't go into past tense forms because we don't have special forms like that down here with na-adjectives. There's a way to do it, but we just don't have that knowledge yet. All right, let's take a look at making some more complex sentences. Let's see if you can understand these. You might pause the video and try to read this. 新しい先生はどんな人ですか? 元気な人です or 面白い人です. What kind of person is the new teacher? They're an energetic or lively person, or they're an interesting person. あの人は誰ですか? 新しい生徒です. Who's that person over there? That's the new student. I hope this has given you good insight into the e-adjectives and na-adjectives and how you can use them in context. 頑張ってください.